What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel, and today very excited to showcase the work that has been done very tirelessly by guys over on the Madden mod Discord, the Flashback Franchise Discord. I'll link all those together. Flashback Franchise, obviously, those are the guys that brought and helped bring you Flashback Pinks and the Madden mod Discord. Those are the guys that are behind the college football mod here on PC. I already know, clicking this video, most of you guys are on console, and this is just giving you another push to say, hey, if you have the means, life's a little bit better playing franchise mode. You know, if you play MUT and stuff like that, PC might not be your way because the community is not that great. 90% of the people that get Madden on PC are members of the franchise community because you can utilize the mods that I'm about to show you today. Now, this is going to be a kind of a two-part video. This here's just more so showcasing the work that they did, and there's going to be a second video coming out in a couple days where I'm going to kind of use the work they've done and project what I think the base ratings are going to be for all the first-round selections of the 2020 draft in Madden at 21. But this is just too cool for me not to showcase you guys. I'm going to leave all the links in the description, so if you are on PC and you want to download these files and use them in your own franchises, you'll be able to do so. So full credit to those guys. I'm just being the previewer. So the ratings, I've kind of nuked the ratings just a little bit because I don't want you guys to see all the bases and stuff like that, but I will show you this. You'll see a couple of them to show that the face scans for the portraits are in. All of the portraits. Joe Burrow got a portrait. For the Denver Broncos, they got in the first round, Jerry Jeudy has a portrait, for an example. When we go to some of the more bigger names, I'll show you something real cool because I'm going to go into franchise where I'll be able to show you guys the stuff behind the scenes. You know, see Justin Herbert. See, we got all the pictures are in for all of the first round picks, which is within itself. You know, right now it's fun being able to hop in and use your, my draft classes or using your favorite draft classes, but you don't get the portraits. You always get just the random generated faces, the same 10, 15 faces, and this really does add some distinctness to it. Makes it feel a little bit more current, kind of like things would look in Madden 21. So the portraits are there, but that's only just the beginning. Those psychopaths have not only added the portraits to every first round pick and a lot of guys in the second and third and fourth rounds as well, like the notables, but they have also put in face scans. Sometimes it looks on point, other times might look a little bit jarring, but for the most part, the effort is outstanding, and the fact that we just don't have to look at those same generated Madden draft faces that, we've all seen them before. If you use any of the draft classes of the last 5 years, the faces remain the same. So the effort to try, like this Jalen Reagor definitely looks on point. Even though he's now rocking. Let's correct that a little bit. I'll go through all these players just to show them, because I don't know what you could be a fan of some different team that I'm not used to, that you want to see all what these guys look like, because they've also done some other cool things that you will see as we go through the teams. But I'm starting with Philly because the last one's Tua Tagovailoa on the Dolphins, and he actually looks insane. But we'll start here with Jalen Reagor. For the Atlanta Falcons, we got A.J. Terrell. Face scan looks fairly solid, but look at that. They got the new jerseys. Any team that got a new jersey this season in this mod, they have applied them into franchise mode, which is on point. So we know we got Atlanta, Chargers, the Bucks. I think they got the Rams logo as well. We'll see as we get through. But here is A.J. Terrell. And again, the ratings, I just nuked the ratings just a little bit because I will be dropping a second video in a couple days' time where I'm going to give you my predictions for what each first-round rookie's score is going to be, the rating score. Obviously, that sounds not normal at all. I'm going to be dropping in a couple days my predictions for the overalls of all the first-round picks in the 2020 draft. There we go. Just ignore me bumbling over my words, and look at the beauty of this new Falcons jersey. The 49ers, we got Kinlaw. Yes, I get it, hidden dev trait. From South Carolina, looking decent. Wide receiver, they got Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk from Arizona State. Looks a little bit better. Again, the dreads are tough. It's because it's more so they're importing a picture versus like literally having the assets to make the dreads. So again, I've used mods before. I remember like using mods way back in the day on WWF No Mercy mods and stuff like that. I'm accustomed. They could be jarred. I think, again, I would rather still take this than, just the whack Madden generated faces. New York Giants. Look, Matt Pert, third, fourth round pick. They got his face. They got his portrait in there at least. We got Andrew Thomas, pick 4 in the draft, looking real nice here for the Giants. Chasson from LSU. They also had a second pick, C.J. Henderson from Florida. Jets in the first round got Mekhi Becton. Just a sensational draft here for the New York Jets. They got Becton. I haven't even seen, did they do my boy Mims? Got my boy Denzel Mims. Probably doesn't have a face scan. No, he doesn't, but they got the portrait. Good enough. For the Detroit Lions, Jeff Okudah, premier pick, top 3 in the draft. Green Bay, Jordan Love. Horrible draft for the Packers, but they did get Jordan Love. See, the face scan on a couple guys, it doesn't look the best. But, you know, he looks like he got stung by bees. Still better than anything you'll get regular on Madden. First pick of the Matt Rule era for the Carolina Panthers. We got Derek Brown. Face scan, actually, that looks really, really good. That's definitely one of the best ones. See, for every kind of meh you get with Jordan Love, you get a sensational one like this. 2 or 3 sensational ones like this for Derek Brown. The Raiders, they got Meek Robinson. They got David Arnett, was one of the first-round picks. Looks pretty damn solid. Got the dreads on 1 point. The speedster at wide receiver out of Alabama. We got Henry Ruggs. Face scan is, you know, it's not bad. Looks like Brandon Marshall's cousin. The Rams don't have a first-round pick to highlight, but they do have, we got Van Jefferson here, Florida. Well, I guess he started at Ole Miss. That should be Florida. But you see we got face scans for guys even going as far as, what was he was a third-round pick, and here for the Rams, we have their new logo. Baltimore Ravens, we got Patrick Queen of LSU. One hell of a pick. That face scan looks absolutely disgusting in a good way. And Patrick, just as disgusting as that selection was for Baltimore. Watching the Chargers trade away their second and third round pick to get Kenneth Murray, and Patrick Queen, who might be the best linebacker in the class, just falling right to Baltimore. Redskins, we got the best player in the draft, Chase Young out of Ohio State. Saints, kind of surprising everyone, getting Ruiz out of Michigan, the center, with their first pick. You know, not a horrible face scan. Seattle, we got Jordan Brooks, very surprising first-round pick. I'm going to say that overall is probably closer to what my prediction will be. Yeah, got the beard. Looks pretty good. One of the most surprising picks in the first round. Time to replace Jack Conklin. The Titans got Isaiah Wilson from Georgia. This one's on point. Got the dreads. Minnesota had 2 first-round picks. We got Justin Jefferson here out of LSU. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to guess he did not get a face scan. That one's a little harsh. Little Jeff Gladney. My boy, Jeff Gladney, TCU. 64, obviously. Again, you reiterate, these ratings are just fluffed for this video so I don't give away another content opportunity. Jeff Gladney looking on point. Love seeing him getting picked in the first round. We're getting to the big guys. Joe Burrow, LSU, #1 overall pick. Face scan looks solid. Again, I will take just something creative, something different than just using the Madden base. You know, everyone has the same face for Joe Burrow. It doesn't really look like Joe Burrow. This looks 10 trillion times more like Joe Burrow than anything you can get from the Madden presets. Denver Broncos got Jerry Jeudy with their first round pick at 15. Looks really, really good. And he's going to be a really good player. And if you missed it, I made the Denver Broncos, I put it on Twitter, my official dark horse team for the 2020 season. 3 in a row. Last 3 years have been on point. Teams that failed to make the playoffs. I picked them. I blessed them. They make the playoffs the following year. I think that's got to be Denver with the Jerry Jeudy. You also got KJ Hamler. Big things coming for them. Cleveland Browns shoring up that O-line, getting Jedrick Wills out of Alabama, and that is a really good face scan. That looks on point. We got Tampa Bay here. We have Tom Brady. This looks weird, but they put the new Bronco unis in. This is authentic. This is what he's gonna look like in Madden 21. Oh, why would you do such a thing? We got Wirfs here at right tackle, traded up to get him, protecting the franchise. That looks really, really nice. Arizona went Isaiah Simmons. Is he a linebacker? Is he a safety? Who knows? That looks pretty solid for a face scan, though. Looks unique, distinct. Chargers had 2 first rounds. We got Kenneth Murray. That looks really solid. And we have the new Charger unis, which I like them. I mean, Charger uniforms are always on point. At quarterback, Justin Herbert here. Face scan is definitely a little off. It's more so the face in the helmet. Again, 99% of the time, their faces are in the helmet. So as long as the eyes and nose kind of look distinct enough, you're going to be Gucci. You got Edwards-Helaire for the Kansas City Chiefs. You're reigning defending Super Bowl champions. And that one looks really, really good. The worst pick in the first round. CeeDee Lamb here to the Dallas Cowboys, throwing up the X, wearing the new 88. That looks really nice with the dreads and everything. And for the Dolphins, they had a couple first-round picks. They got Austin Jackson out of USC. That looks okay. We got in the secondary Noah Igbinoghene, corner from Auburn. Kind of surprising selection as well. That actually looks really, really well done. And the best face scan, without a shadow of a doubt. It is amazing. And it fits because the last rebuild that we want to do that follows from the 2020 draft. We've already done Jordan Love and the Packers. We did, for whatever reason, Jalen Hurts on the Eagles. Shout out to DraftKings. I want to do Tua on the Dolphins. And this Tua is impeccable. That is insanity. That literally looks like what Tua's going to look whenever we officially get the release for Madden 21. So I just wanted to preview, guys, all this. The ratings are all off because I'm eventually going to be doing a video probably in 2 days' time. We'll have a little bit of a gap where I kind of predict. And I actually did some homework and study. I looked at the last 2 years of drafts and how the rookie rating scale, because obviously last year was a big change, so I'm going to be using a lot of influence from that. And also what combine performance would equate to sprint speed and jumping and all that stuff. So I will be doing my predictions for the Madden 21 rookie ratings. And I just figured, why not use this asset to my advantage? And when I release my ratings, I can have the players look as damn good as they possibly can. But I also didn't want to just do all this in one video, and then you guys are just like, whoa, 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 whoa. How does he have that guy? I thought I was here just looking at ratings. I didn't think they'd have straight up Tua Tagovailoa in Madden 20. So full credit to everyone that's been busting their ass on this project. I have in the description linked the Flashback franchise Discord. I know guys from the Madden mod community. Those are the guys that brought you the college football mod. They also worked on this too. Full kudos to them, man. I'm just previewing and showcasing what their hard work has done. And it's awesome. And if I had to make this final push for more people to jump off console and move to PC for their way of playing Madden, do it, man. Just go out and do it. If you can afford it. It's so much better because you're always going to have access to these mods. The mod community for Madden is sensational on PC. You get the college football mod because now it's looking more and more likely that the assholes are going to decline all the rights and restrictions for NCAA football games to come back. So the college mod on PC is probably going to be as close as you can get to college football. And then you get awesome things like this going forward. I can only imagine for almost every year now, around this time in the Madden cycle, we're going to be able to get Volume 2, Volume 3 of this. I already know behind the scenes they're working on getting some Trevor Lawrences and stuff like that imported for 2021 class. So this is really going to be the next evolution for me and what I can bring to you guys in rebuilds and content, and it's all because of the hard work of all those guys. So definitely go support that. And if you are on PC, go download these mods, get that Frosty, and start playing with them. So that is the preview of this insane draft class mod. We literally got the real rookies. It's not clickbait. It's awesome. It's only clickbait if you're on console and you're frustrated right now. Go on PC. That's all I can tell you. And if you can't go on PC, if it's not feasible, hopefully I can make content that is enough to satisfy and hold you guys over until you can actually get your hands on them in the Madden 21 console version, whenever that releases in early August. But that does it for me today, guys. Like I said, I will be back in a couple of days previewing my predictions for all the first-round picks ratings, so you make sure you don't want to miss that. If you're first time stopping by, you want to see more content like this, you want to see more content that are going this direction for Madden 21, hit that subscribe button. Hop on the train right now. But that does it for me today, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, it's C4 saying peace out. Look at that, Tua. Would you look at that? Just look at it.